Alright, YouTube, we're going to be doing a video where we basically verse these two computers against each other and really see if the price difference between them two is really worth it. Right now we have the $1,700 computer, which has a 5070, a Ryzen 7 7700, 32 gigabytes DDR5, 1 terabyte storage, 850 watts, this beautiful height case. This one has infinity fans too. They both have infinity fans. This one is water cooled though. And we're gonna basically just be stress testing them both and playing a few games and seeing how much FPS you get, how smooth it is. The stress test should show us really how good this computer is versus all the other computers in the world. And then for this one, we have an RTX 4060, a Ryzen 5 3600X, 16 gigabytes DDR4, B550. But this one is $700, which in my opinion, the best price for any pre-built for that price range that you can find. So we're just gonna dive right into it. And we're gonna do this one first since it's already on and connected. And then we're gonna swap the computers. And we already know which one is gonna really perform better. So we're gonna do price to performance, the aesthetics, and if it really is worth it. In my opinion, this one just looks good. I already know it'll perform good. This one too, really a bang for your buck option. So I'm kind of just biased just because of course it looks more expensive when it's water cooled and I got all that extra stuff. But if I really had to choose in the long run, I'll pick this. But if I was on a budget, I'll just stick to that. Even though later down the road I do gotta upgrade because that is an AM4 platform. This is AM5, DDR4, only 16, cut with the 32. Graphics card should last you. So we're gonna see and just dive into that right now.
Finally, Haley got me a driver. Hey, you're into the old thing, right? I want your help providing a part of XP card history. The book.
Why is it a burst?
Here we go. Ready up. The next ring's far off.
Wildcard slot unlocked. Visit a replicator to claim.
Yes. This is in game. Alright, now that we done testing this one, we're gonna be doing this one. What's this one? It do look sweet though. Like, look at it. For $700. And you got the Liam Lee V100, which this case right now is probably one of the most popular cases I see. But this one really do look good compared to this one for the price range. Cause most $700 pre-builts that I be seeing, I don't know about y'all, but they don't be looking as good for real. So, slowing up now. So, the first game that we logged into is Fortnite. I'm gonna go into a reload game just cause that seems to be the most intense game mode. So that really gives you like the true FPS. Cause if I go in creative or maybe just like Battle Royale, the FPS won't really be as low. So I want to really see like what it will really get. So we're just gonna go on the reload. So right now, we already getting half the FPS listed on the other computer. The other one was getting like 500-600. This one's getting around like 160. This is all epic settings too though. So that's pretty good still for a $700 computer on epic settings to be getting that much. So once we really, now I was gonna really see, cause now we're in the battle bus. And there's 350 in the sky. We look up 400, you look back down, still about 300. Let's jump out. It's really just to figure out what it is. So getting about 200. So if you want, you can play 144 solid epic settings in this game. Alright, YouTube. Now we got the 4060 gaming PC loaded up on Warzone. We're at 80 FPS. I would say 76, yeah. Let's shoot the gun a little bit. So, about, I would say, because the other one, we were touching almost 200 to 240 sometimes. But let's go inside the building if we can. Let's go inside this. See if it jumps up. This one, compared to this computer, you only really get around like 70 FPS. The other one, you was getting like 200. So that's like 130 FPS difference. Which is still performing good though. Because this is a $700 gaming computer. But now, you know, you're getting 100. But of course, for these type of computers, it's not really recommended to play like high settings without having any problems. That's why it's really recommended you play like low or just something optimized to your computer, because not every computer is going to be able to just to run the best settings at the most FPS. So it's not really a problem. But in game, we get better FPS though. We're at like 90, 100. So that's still very good. 100 FPS. And this computer is pretty quiet. You don't hear nothing for real. Obviously, the GPU fans start to kick in because of graphics and all that. But it's still pretty quiet. They're both pretty quiet. Oh, everything is already on extreme. They're about 120. The other one you get like 200 to 240. This one's getting 120. So yeah, about half. But this one does drop. They both drop depending on the location you're at. But we get half, which is still pretty good. You're getting about we're getting just half. And they're relatively still smooth gameplay. Alright, now we got the benchmark loaded up. It's running. See all the way down here. I'm gonna get at y'all when it gives us the results. We're back and the results have finalized. And before we review or reveal the results, I want you guys to comment below which one would you rather have and which one do you think looks better. Just comment down below. If you could like, subscribe is what I will always be appreciated, and I'll be able to throw out better pre-builts to you guys. So let's dive into the results. All right. So the last one, well, this computer was at 106, 107, and 111. So really, the whole test, this computer performed about 50% as good as this one. So that'll really give you a space to think of the difference in performance from these two. All right, so that will be the wrap up of this video. The overall winner, in my opinion, drum roll please. This was really hard because at the end of the day, this one is about like, it's under, no, it's like probably like 60% the price. No. 40% of the price of this one. This one in every single thing got about 50% of the performance of this one. And that is a 40% value of this $1,700 computer. So price to performance, this one really won. Aesthetics, we gave this one a point. Quietness, this one was really actually more quiet. So I'm gonna give it to this one. But overall temps, this one was of course cooler. But then we do gotta factor in, I don't have the glass panels and the back panels on them both. So it was a tie. But my personal opinion, I'm taking this one home. So if you guys want to just comment down below, like, follow, subscribe, voice your opinions and all the other stuff you guys think. And I'll see y'all in the next video.